I'm Fred Flintstone, and this is fucked up. Why do people keep asking me if I was on Duck Dynasty and Alaskan Gold Rush? Hey, I'm Arnold J. Farnbuckle. Have you ever seemed to notice that dogs seem to have a serious love of three basic things? Chasing balls, licking balls, and bacon. I'm Dill Pickell. I'm Marty, and this is fucked up. The cooking show that stews a giant melting pot of human stupidity. 90-year-old, white-bearded, dementia-riddled ex-priest neighbor who keeps asking me to sit on his lap while saying, "Tell me what you want." This is your brain. Your head kind of looks like a large furry.
Yep. That's about shit right there.
Yep. What's happening? Almost as bad as those idiots that think the earth is flat. I know, right?
We're rolling.
Oh. Well, maybe he can't afford a gym membership. I don't know.
Fucking weak ass generic. Oh, there it is. Fucking lightweight.
Sexy motherfucker. I'm your host, insert name here, and I'm high as balls. I'll just. Yeah. Ow! You can't talk to the voices in your head. Who can you talk to?
Would you be looking at me like that? Your world, I'm just looking at it.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. Hey guys. Back.
Want a hug? Yes.
I'm milking Sorota. This is fucked up. When I was a boy, my father told me, "Be a good man. Be an honest man and tell the truth." So here's the truth. I thought I was done with all this. My life was finally in a good place. But some people, they're like a dog with a bone. And now, because of those people, the world has shit itself. You don't need to be a genius to know that something in the world is wrong. You can feel it in your bones. You can feel it in your soul. It's time to wake up.
Alright, let's try this again. 3 years. I've been gone 3 years, and apparently that's all it takes for you assholes to shit the bed. What the fuck have you idiots been doing? This planet is in such a fucking mess. I don't even know where to begin. You know what? Scratch that. Let's try this. Did you know that you're being lied to right now? Right this minute. Well, not by me right this minute, but I'm trying to let you in on a little bit of truth. You have been lied to. They say truth is subjective. No, that's bullshit. Truth is truth. They are the left, and the left are the biggest plague that this planet has seen since the fucking Nazis. And if you don't believe me, look up the events in Germany leading up to World War II. Look up Hitler, look up the brown shirts, look up the Jews in that area. And you tell me if you see any similarities between what happened then and what's happening right fucking now. Because that's the road we're going down. It honestly seems like these fuckers want the world to be as miserable as them. The left, in a nutshell, are a collection of people that essentially can't deal with whatever bullshit problems they've got in the back of their head. They refuse to deal with these problems and instead try to make the world bow down to some weird comfort-filled, bubble-wrapped version that they can live in. They don't give a shit about who they fuck over. They just care about what they want. Their level of comfort, their feeling of security. The rest of us be damned. It's as if they think people will just bend over and let them shove a leash up their ass. Oh wait, that's exactly what you're doing. These cocksuckers have got to go. See, this COVID thing, this Chinese virus thing, it's not the big deal that everybody thought it was. Yeah, okay, it came from China and made people sick and et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, people died. So I'm not trying to fucking trivialize it in any kind of way because yeah, people died. But people die from all kinds of things. People die from the flu. People die from car accidents. People die from heart disease and stroke and shitty diets. Are you going to ban everything and bubble wrap the entire planet to protect everyone, to make everyone feel safe? No, that's stupid. But when this Chinese virus thing came along, these opportunist cocksuckers saw a chance to fuck with everybody. They impose these lockdown orders and they fuck up the world's economy. Why? So that they can get rid of Trump? Really? You know, the simple fact that these assholes, whoever the fuck they are this pissed off means they don't have the level of control that they want. And that's their Achilles heel. Because we, the people, have the power. We have always had the power. Because we have something called free will. Free will is not something that's given to you by the state. Free will is something that's taken from you by the state, if you let it. Now let's see if I can say his name without throwing up. I woke up this morning and I read that Justin Trudeau banned assault rifles in Canada. To which a bunch of leftist dipshits with the IQ of, 3, proclaimed, "Congratulations, you live in a safer country." Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. You ignorant, arrogant, narcissistic, childish, brainless mushroom. That's right, I said mushroom, because you're not sheep, you're a mushroom. Why a mushroom? Because mushrooms are kept in the dark and fed shit. And that's what's happened to you. You've been kept in the dark your whole fucking life, and you've been fed shit. I see it in America, I see it in Canada, I see it in Europe, I see it all over this fucking planet. One by one, these tyrannical pieces of shit are imposing these stay-at-home orders that extend way beyond what's considered necessary. You can't go to the park, you can't go to church, you can't go to a grocery store and buy a fucking roll of toilet paper because some asshole decided to hoard all of it. Really? This is how you react to the coming of the end of the world? You need toilet paper? Do you realize how fucking stupid that is? And all of the so-called non-essential workers have to stay indoors because apparently we're all diseased vermin. Slap that mask on your face and then you can go outside, as long as you're standing 6 feet apart from everyone. Don't tell me it doesn't piss you off when someone that you've known for years all of a sudden looks at you like you're diseased vermin. Like you could be a carrier of the plague. Some plague. A 99.9% survival rate. That mask you wear may as well be a fucking muzzle. The numbers came out and they found out that this fucking thing kills less than 0.001% of the population. This thing harms less people than the flu. But it does harm people. You know who it harms? It harms old people. Fucked up immune systems. People who have had things like heart attacks and strokes and kidney disease and liver disease and cancer and AIDS and all this other fucking shit that will screw up your immune system. These people have such a shitty immune system that they're already standing at the cliff's edge, and all it takes is a stiff breeze to knock them over. Enter the Chinese virus. And yeah, I know the people out there are going to be all bitching about, oh, wait until you have it, bro. Well, I had it, and it lasted 3 days, and then I got better. And so did my wife. You know why? Because we have good immune systems. And if you're bitching that you got it and you had to suffer, you know why? Because you had a shitty immune system. Because you treat your fucking body like an amusement park. When was the last time you ate a fucking vegetable, for God's sake? Ate a goddamn vitamin. Walked to the corner store, which was literally 10 feet away, instead of taking the car. Or better yet, did something to calm your fucking ass down and lower your stress levels. You watch crap on TV, the media lies and fills you with fucking shit all the time. All it is propaganda and fear. And you wonder, why am I such a mess? You know why you're such a fucking mess? Because you surround yourself with shit all the time. Social media is bullshit. The news is bullshit. They fucking lie all the time. And don't kid yourself, they are under no obligation to tell the truth. That's on you. The news is media, and media is fantasy. Social media is fantasy. The news is media, is fantasy. Televisions and movie, it's fantasy. Books are fantasy. It's all bullshit. They're all lies. But for some reason, you idiots rely on this fucking shit like it's gospel. It's not. They're filling your head with crap. The idea is to keep you afraid so you keep coming back for more. Because when you come back for more, they make more money selling ads. That's all they give a shit about. It's like constantly feeding a pig. You just feed it over and over and over, and the thing just gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it gets to a nice big size and sent to the slaughterhouse. That's you. That's all of you. And don't kid yourselves. And yeah, I get it. That's me too. Because I'm a part of this fucking shit. They have everybody arguing about stupid shit. You yell at your phone like it's a person because you read a text from someone you've never met who said something which under normal circumstances you wouldn't give a shit about. But for some reason you feel compelled to give this person shit and to just spew as much vile hatred towards this person because they hurt you, so you have to hurt them back. That's what a 2-year-old does when you take away their toys, and they scream and they flail their arms around and stomp their feet. That's you, because you're acting like a fucking 2-year-old. You have these pricks coming along taking your freedoms, and all you do is bitch and whine. That's not fair. They can't do this. We have a constitution. Blah, 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 fucking blah. And then you fucking stand there. And what? You think that some magical being is going to come from the sky wearing a fucking giant letter S on their chest saying, I'll save you? No, it doesn't work like that. No one's coming to save you. If you want something, you have to get it. You have to fight for it. You are the one that has to get off their ass and do the work. Pull up your big boy pants and defend your freedoms if you care about them so fucking much. And go around saying it's not fair, it's wrong, it's this, it's that, it's the other thing. But you won't fucking lift the goddamn finger to do anything about it, will you? You're like the 2-year-old who just sits there, bitches and complains and cries until someone gives them their fucking rattle back. Well, no one's going to give you back your rattle. And in Canada, no one's going to give them back their guns. And in the U.S., how long do you think it'll be before the day comes when they take your freedom and they don't give it back? Trump can't stay president forever, you know. Sooner or later, some asshole is going to come in and try to undo everything that he did. So if you pray, you better fucking pray real goddamn hard he gets rid of these fucking pricks. And if you really want to make a fucking difference, you'll help. There are more of us than there are of them. We don't need to burn things down. We don't need to blow up buildings. We don't need to do any of that fucking shit. We just need to stand our ground and say no. This is the line in the sand. This far, no farther. You've taken enough. We don't want to let you take any more. That's it. That's all it takes. But it means you have to grow a pair of balls. And I think you fucking soy boys out there know what I'm talking about. Because sitting in your mama's basement playing Call of Duty 24/7 does not make you a fucking sniper. All it means is that you're using your hands for something other than pulling your wang. I mean, think about it. What did you idiots do when all of this started? You said, everybody's on lockdown. Bro, I'm on lockdown. Like it's going to try and make you sound, what, tough? You know what lockdown is? Lockdown is what they do in prison. It's what they do when an inmate kills another inmate or a riot starts or something happens and it's a means of control. And they put all of the inmates back into their cells and they lock all the doors and they lock everybody down until they have control of everything again. That's what lockdown is. And I'll tell you right now, soy boy, if you were in a real lockdown, in a real prison, he'd be someone's buttery cornhole inside 3 minutes. So spare me this make-believe shit, okay? Because it doesn't work. It doesn't work when some dude puts on a dress to play women's sports, and it doesn't work here. Truth is not subjective. Truth is truth. And the truth is very simple. You're someone's bitch, whether you believe it or not. If you're willing to rat someone out, a friend, a family member, someone you actually say you care about, to an authority figure, because they said you have to, because you're afraid of the consequences of what will happen if you don't, you're a little bitch. And while everyone is sitting around with their thumb up their ass going, who's going to save us? These cocksuckers load up their steamrollers and they plow right through you. Do you know what communism is? Do you know what socialism is? It's not the utopia that these idiots make out to be. It's hell. But don't worry, we're going to get into that another day. Because I can see now that leaving in the first place was a fucking mistake. And we as a human race are in really, really deep shit if someone like me has to be the voice of reason. My name is Red Pill. And trust me, you're going to be seeing a lot more of me.